Hello guys, now I know why I don't wear fucking all-in-ones, but I have been able to pull it to the side to go to the toilet. But big girly today. I've even got white flip-flops, sandals on, so a little bit more getting back to myself and choosing what days I put my campaign clothes on and what days I choose to lobby, etc. So I am literally just going outside. My house is a little bit of a laundry room at the moment, so the boys' towels, the boys' bedding, the spare bedding that all got thrown down on the things so it's a little bit of a Chinese laundry out here at the freaking moment. So, but I've done my skate rounds. The thing is, I don't know how long Dean's going to be. I'm assuming they'll probably actually stay down there until about 4 o'clock today. The biggest challenge is stripping my bloody bed with Eleanor on it. And if I try doing it when she comes in, she'll be all over it. So I'm just literally going to call her through for her food in a minute so I can strip the bed down. And literally what I'm always trying to do is get back to sunrise, sunsets and starting with my Monday morning motivation. But I don't always feel motivated myself. So because the boys are not here, I've been able to put all the bleach down the toilet, put all the bleach all over the floor. That's going to stay soaking for a bit. All the windows are open, all the curtains and blinds are open. I can show you in this room now because there's only art out here that Dean's actually putting up for sale, so it's fine. So this is I'm really pissed off with this because this was the one that I was waiting to paint, and when he first started painting it with the grey under it, I really fucking loved it, and then he went all freaking anarchy on it. But it is art, it's the whole point. So this is also going up for sale. His stencils are behind there. And then obviously I don't know what he's done. It's going up for sale, so it's just the way it is. If he's chose to do things, that's up to him. And then obviously this is going up for sale as well. I don't think I can show you these ones. Show the corner. No, I can't show you those ones. His stencils are down there. And obviously I've got some more work here in the corner. His spray cans are in here. And obviously there's a speaker that has entered into my home. But as you can see, Dean pretty much lives in the middle room at the moment. So all that's going up for sale, but I don't know what he's wanting me to do with it today because he wanted me to put a stencil on there. He wanted me to put some numbers on there or something. But I think he's done the wild and heart instead. So that's going up for sale. I know Dean's already got stuff up on his website. Oh, hang on, there was one more in here. Where's the other one gone? Where's the main frame gone? What's he done with that? Oh, it's under there. Yeah, so I can show you that one. So obviously that's a frame that goes for sale. If anyone's got any frames, Dean really needs like some, I think it's called Ricotta. Frames and things like that. So if anyone's got any, we would certainly welcome them. So anyway, for me, Sunday, my cleaner used to actually come in on Monday. So when I was raising Liam and Daniel, and even Aaron and Faith, my cleaner used to come in on a Monday morning and start, and didn't actually used to come in over the weekends. I used to have the weekends free. But for me, I liked it. Doesn't matter whether my kids are going to school or whether my kids are going to clubs. I still like that fresh start. This is why the website and the troll people really piss me off, because they take away my everyday fresh start. But that's just the way it is. I've got to get over it. My friends are here. These are my friends. My friends are here. Hang on. Right, I might have to shoot because my friends are here, which means they're waiting for me to open the garage. They've done the side, sprayed it orange. I was going to do that. They're waiting for me to spray the side of the van. In fact, they're waiting for Dean to do it. They know full well he'll walk past at some point and put a stencil or something on it. They know he will. So in terms of art, just to show you another side. So obviously we spend a lot of time painting. So that's one of Elijah's. Obviously that's one of mine. Mine, Shiloh's, mine, Elijah's, mine, Shiloh's, mine, Shiloh's, mine, Shiloh's. Shiloh's obviously from a lot longer ago. And I know a lot of people won't agree with the fact that I've allowed certain things, but this is actually going over and being restarted, obviously because I'm preparing for moving. But this is what I'm trying to get to. This is the main area. This is all the stuff to do with the system, forced adoption, every case that I've ever witnessed, every story that I've ever written. And it's all in there. All my paperwork is in there. And I love it. This is why I laugh so much about the people who've got the website. But it's the people that read it and then go, what a fucking cunt that fucking arsehole is. My boys ain't in at the moment, by the way. Old Dawdy Cacker fucking me chavvy. Yeah. So, and do you want to know where my boys are? My boys are out on a boat today, darling, sailing. They have gone out on a big boat all the way around the docks. They're down at Portsmouth Docklands. As you know, I have tickets down there all the way through to the season. So Dean's taken them down on the Mary Rose, all that bit. But they pretty much go down there to get onto the boat and go for a sail out on the sea. So they'll be enjoying being out on whatever boat they get. I don't know what boat they'll get this week. Sometimes it's a tugboat, sometimes it's a ship, sometimes they go out. You've seen the lives of when we go out, so that's what they're doing today. So they'll probably get back about 4. All depends on Shiloh, because Shiloh doesn't struggle with his legs initially, but Shiloh's got such a tolerance to pain, like even with his little face where he's gone forward. And the only reason he went forward on his skateboard is because he had his medical bag around him and it went into his wheels because he was actually laying on it and he went face first when he did it. But he's one of them, he's going to grow up to be one of them men, but it's something that I'm working on with him with his mother, where he won't show you if he's hurt himself. He won't show you if he's injured. And he doesn't like it because when you've got EDS, you injure so much easier. And a lot of people go, why are you letting him do this? Why are you letting him do that? Look, if you watch the videos back when my son was 18 months old and what he was like with, it's this bag that he carries around with him. So he sort of has it just over his shoulders. So yeah, because of the EDS side of things, and both of the boys 100% are very, 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 very hypermobile. Educating Elijah that he can't just stand there with his arms back like this, because it tears all the shoulders and the muscles, and it's about training him to put it the right way. And oh shit, I just missed them to shout, so they're still sitting down there, bless. I'm a fag, so it's fine. And then obviously the main thing as well is these. I've got paperwork in these boxes, all my mobile phones and all my things that have obviously cracked over time in there, and laptops. And then obviously each folder, each bag is preparing for each section. So the difficulty with the multi-agency framework is you've got to take them all individually, and they're agents of the state and they're very protected, the agents of the state. So I'm only going for the initial judgment. So just for people who do actually read the Troll's website, just so you know, and be very careful what karma you're meddling in. Don't be a flying monkey for somebody who's abusing me, and they're abusing me for a reason. And they've been doing it for a long time. And then what they do is they go to people in and they get people to read these stories. So take the fact that they said that apparently I call my children defective. And I've spoken to all the children's centres and all the social workers and even my health visitor about this, right? And my health visitors know that now, if the boys do choose to have to brace for certain things, it will be things like I'm having, both of the boys have got the dentist at the end of the month, and I'm going to be asking them to do a mould on the boys to get a proper fitted gum shield. And that reason being that whether they fall off a bike, and Shiloh particularly with his bike, because he's not going to just be somebody who uses it as a really nice experience and a nice day out. He's an extremist. 100% he's an extremist. What you've got to remember about my boys and the way that I educate my boys, and I know I've got a couple of the trolls here, so I'll just give you a little bit of insight. Obviously it's Sunday today, so I'm cleaning in here. I've just got an affiliate link for Lego because obviously my boys spend so much time in Lego. Obviously for the boys it's London, and this is the chapter of my life because, as you know, after the permission to oppose the adoption order, and it was all down to the fact that the original judgment hadn't been opposed. The reason that the original judgment hasn't been opposed is because I ended up in court by myself on the very first day, and I went to the cafe and found a barrister in a pinstripe suit who then rang a solicitor, and then they neither agreed nor disagreed because they didn't have my medical notes, and it took 5 months. 5 months for my medical notes to come through. So don't forget their lack. So for people, oh shit, hang on a minute, my neck's going. Now this is where it is classed as a drop, and it's right here in the nape, right here, like literally in here. And this feels like fucking labour. It literally feels like Braxton Hicks contractions in the top of my neck. I definitely have cranial instability, 100%. Can't refute it. One of the boys writing things, so obviously we still do all the writing things, but the London thing, when I wasn't able to oppose the adoption order because of this original judgment, it's always been about this original judgment, and I have had someone go through the original judgment. Unfortunately, we lost the email. That's why I was living with the solicitors in London. And Chris was the son of the solicitors who'd done his law school, but he was out on the streets campaigning with us, but he's actually a rich boy, which many of them are. So for me, as you know, I nearly stepped in front of a London bus and took my life, and I've battled with suicide ever since that adoption order was stamped on my children. But I've always had faith in knowing that we've already between a system of us, there's been the first annulment, there's been many overturned, and this has been happening since 2015, I think. Maybe 16. So anyway, my boys spend a lot of time with cars. I'm really, 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 really anal, okay? So all the people, this needs replacing now. It's had it. All the people go in one box, and this is where me and Dean fall out, right? And I'll show you why we fall out in a minute. All balls and skittles go in another box. That's his little car box, but it's in there. This is all the medium stuff, so the medium handheld stuff. And then this box gets slightly larger. This is all Paw Patrol stuff. So anything that there's Paw Patrol stuff is in there. We've got slightly bigger cars and things in that one. This one will be, I can tell you what this one is. This is animals. So all my children's animals go in there. Dinosaurs are in there. These DVDs, this is what annoys me. DVDs start accumulating when I put them in fucking order, mate. And then this one is Mr. Potato Head. And that's all Mr. Potato Head things in here. But Elijah likes to set out little villages, like even this with the bricks, because I'm a bit of a pain in the ass as well, in the fact that obviously, so they have goodness knows how much. Now, I wanted to get rid of these thinking, oh, they're too fucking young for them. They use them so much. Even these, you know, they'll come and build a whole city and a whole village with these. And then obviously we spend time putting these together. This is also how they do their alphabet. This is their music, and they've got their harmonica. Both of the boys absolutely love harmonica. That's the Darth Vader thing figures. And then this is all the plasticine stuff in here. Now, what annoys me is, yes, I am really, really, really funny about it. The boys have got so many books, things like that. When Dean tidies up, that's Dean tidying up. That's Dean tidying up. And that annoys me. And I'll just show you something as well. This is Shiloh's medical bag, right? And he keeps in here his little medical kits. He keeps his bigger, proper first aid kit thing. And then we get a little bit sort of more toy. But even his toy one, so he's got his doctor's case in here. And even his toy one, he's got like proper bandages and things like that. I think we find my kids are back even earlier than I needed them to be. So this one's Shiloh's. So this one keeps his ABCs. He's taking the cover. He's even, this is what Elijah, he does this because he wants to drive the ambulance. Oh, they're back already. Fuck's sake, this is where he annoys me. They're home already.